Hey, Jenny and Andrew.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, so this game is EX Troopers. This game will tell you it's called X Troopers, but look at that logo. It definitely says EX Troopers on it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play this game.
Let's get into a vital suit.
Yes. So this is a spin-off of Lost Planet. That's really weird, and it only came out in Japan. And I don't know. I think it's better than all the Lost Planet games combined.
Yeah?
It's not a high bar.
It's a pretty low bar, but if you add 3 low bars together, it's still, you know.
it's about the same.
Yeah.
Low bar, really.
So this is. Let me see. This is the guy that you are in this game. He's got a snazzy tie and jeans on.
I like.
thing.
I
Look
like
at that
the outfit.
jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
You technically have this as your like base outfit, and you have an outfit for battle. But I changed the settings so that he wears them both places
Okay.
because it's just good.
Is the best way to describe this game, or at least if you were to like drill it down to a single descriptor, it is anime Lost Planet.
Yeah, it is Anime Lost Planet, directed by the guy who does Monster Hunter.
Great.
And
Yep.
isn't it also like, hey, it's in a high school almost kind of like thing too?
I mean, it's like an academy type thing. There's like quote unquote instructors, but you just go out on quests.
Okay.
But yeah, so before we go out, I have an option of 2 sub weapons right now. This is early in the game. I don't want to get into some of the weird late stuff. I just kind of want to show what the game is.
Yeah.
So I have a plasma gun, and then I have this thing that shoots kind of like grenade-looking things. What do you think?
I like plasma guns.
Okay, we'll go with the plasma
Yes.
gun. And yeah, okay. And then we got our buddy here. We can change his suit. Should he be prepared for battle or totally unprepared for battle?
Unprepared.
Okay, we're gonna go
Unprepared?
totally unprepared for battle.
Great. He keeps. Is he just like checking his phone the whole time? That's seems like a guy who would be unprepared. I think.
He's not that great,
Yeah.
but to be fair, most of the time in this game, it's you, and then somebody technically is also there.
I mean, when does the AI ever really do anything?
That's true.
So, what is your, I guess, your experience with the Lost Planet games? Have you played them a decent amount? Any of them?
You know, I played them some, but they're just kind of bleak and samey. And I will say that this game is not that. Because
No.
look at this art style.
That's
Look how great
great.
this thing is. This game also came out on the 3DS, but it's like basically just a totally different game with like the same character designs, but no shared work. But this game still looks great, so like don't worry about that at this point.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let me shoot that guy. Oh.
So how is the? I guess I'm about to see the similar. It's like third-person shooter, but the Lost Planet games, at least the first one and a little bit of the second one, were like kind of focused on robots, kind of like
Yeah.
not like mechs, but kinda
So
like
this is in the Lost Planet universe, but it doesn't really play much any like Lost Planet.
okay. It just happens to be we wanted to make a game in this universe, but we don't really care about that gameplay, so
Yeah,
let's just do our own thing.
The logic here was that at the time, Capcom was spending a lot of money on Lost Planet, and it wasn't selling very well in Japan.
Makes sense.
How
So
does
they-
cover work in the game? Because I haven't really seen you have a chance to go behind any cover.
Yeah, so like there isn't cover.
Okay.
Do you just kind of old school, just kind of hide behind walls and hope for the best?
Or you just don't, you know?
you just don't?
It's kind of
Okay.
stick and move.
That's fine. That works, too.
You can also kick. That's pretty good.
Uh,
Okay.
Are the enemies mostly like other dudes with guns, or is it? Are there those bug-like creatures?
Yeah, they're definitely those bug-like creatures. This is a different sort of mission here with like facilities and stuff, but
Yeah, it looked like you were setting up a base plant over there and putting up the flag and.
Yeah, this is sort of a intramural
I see.
thing.
Who are these people that you're gunning down?
I think they're just maybe fellow students. It's
no.
unclear.
Oh,
They don't look very violent. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like
This is like an
we're
end
actually
game
shooting
shenanigans.
with fake guns.
It's a training
sort of thing.
exercise, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
kick
just
him,
trying to
kick him.
understand the lore of this game. Because
Yeah.
to be honest, I remember nothing about the Lost Planet games story-wise, other than snow and bugs and robots, and no one was happy.
Well, there's
This is-
definitely snow and bugs and robots, but less robots
Yes,
and less
people
snow
seem,
and less bugs.
Aren't there
people seem,
jetpacks too?
happier too.
Yeah. Everybody's much happier to be here.
It's good.
But what about the jetpacks? I thought there were jetpacks in this one.
I mean, they're probably jetpacks.
You just kicked that dude in the face.
Yeah, I
Seems
just finished. So they're chatting it up because it's a Japanese game. And here we go. Oh no, the frame's closing.
Oh no.
Just means it's over. I did it.
Okay, I thought it was like the end of the one Superman movie where they're locked into that thin sheet as a prison.
Well, it's not that. Thankfully. But yeah,
You completed that.
I did.
First star, shooting star.
Yeah.
It's a great name.
This game really does lean into the manga thing.
Yeah, I see that.
And it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
How does it play? Like just basic controls, feel of the weapons, movement, all that. Like, is it solid, fun?
I think fun definitely more so than like the Lost Planet thing.
Yes.
It's a little more forgiving, which is nice. A little more combo based.
Lost Planet was very animation focused, kind of not too dissimilar. I know you mentioned Monster Hunter in regard to this game, but not the original. Like the Lost Planet games, also kind of similar to that. At least the first two. I never played the third one much, but neither did most people. But yeah, those games were very heavily emphasized like animation priority, which
Yeah.
love it or hate it, kind of became one of the things that series was sort of known for. And this seems more, at least seems a lot simpler.
Yeah, it is weird. Like, oh well, we got the Monster Hunter guy to do a Lost Planet game, and he took out animation priority.
Yeah, right.
But he kind of did.
I think that's better.
Yeah, this is our instructor guy. He's giving us another mission. Yeah.
Do you get to play only as Bren, or can you be the other characters too?
So you're Bren in
Yeah.
this game. At least as far as I've played, I have not finished the game, but I dabble in it whenever I feel like
Why would you want to be
it.
anyone else when you have that guy with the sweet goggles?
I mean, that's true. You're not
And
wrong.
a tie.
But I mean, there are people who are priestesses, and there are
remain
other
unprepared.
students and stuff, and
Do they have goggles?
That is a good question.
No.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, what about the bases? This is the first base, and there are 3 of them. Like, have you been able to go through and see how each one is different yet, or?
You know, I have not gotten crazy far into this game. It's just fun to pop in occasionally. That's my thoughts on this one.
You haven't really invested the time to figure out what happens with Bren, and if they're going to defeat the Acrid or the Snow Pirates and stuff.
No, not really.
Okay.
I just shoot stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not one of those games where like you want to take the time to read the story. If you're into Japanese games to learn the language, not this one. But the other side of that is, you can just pick it up and be like, "Ha! I got this fun game."
Yeah. This doesn't seem too hard to
Yeah.
import and pick up and play.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick this guy. I'm gonna kick him. Yeah.
You like kicking dudes.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Seems like all the enemies kind of look alike. Does that carry over throughout the game?
Yeah. Yes, it does. Because it's Lost Planet.
Yes. So what does your partner actually do other than speak occasionally?
So in some missions, here we go. In some missions, they'll like, you know, man turrets, or they'll need to unlock a door, and you gotta defend them. That kind of thing. There's some covering fire, but they just seem kind of worthless.
So overall, not really.
Again, it's kind of a one-person game.
Yeah. Okay. Do you ever have to worry about them, like in any way? Like, do they feel so they're kind of like out of the way? They don't. You don't have to worry about them being in danger. Except
Generally, I mean, again, like you have to defend them as they're doing stuff sometimes.
Right.
But it's not
like it doesn't feel like a giant escort mission.
It doesn't feel like a giant escort mission.
That's
good.
Yeah.
You're really shooting them up pretty good over there.
I'm shooting. Give it.
I know you said you didn't get super deep into this, but how decent weapon variety, or are these kind of like the main thing?
Yeah, so you definitely unlock a bunch of weapons. These are just the early starter weapons.
Okay, cool.
That's a lot of the fun of it. And like they're different. It's not like, oh, this one has more recoil. Like, nah, like they're as different as this is plasma and it stuns them, and like this one's kind of like a grenade. Like it's actual differences.
Cool.
Which is pretty.
This one hurts them, and this one hurts them in a different way, but it also still hurts them.
Well, I mean, that's video games.
Yeah. It's kind of disappointing you haven't had a lot of opportunities to kick people in this level. It's like they don't want to get close.
Seems fair. I wouldn't. If I saw the guy who coming up to you who's known as the guy who kicks people, I wouldn't want to get close to him.
Yeah, sounds
But
about
I mean,
right.
they've got guns, so they shouldn't be afraid of that.
You have guns too, but you also choose to
Dude,
kick people.
he's ready for action. Yeah, I like this. I like this fade out. Feel like I'm part of the team.
Sorry, I can't resist.
No, that seems appropriate.
So, this game seems fun.
Yeah,
But I could also see it getting kind of repetitive pretty quickly.
It's also that. I mean, it's weird because you see how Japanese this game is. It didn't sell very well in Japan. So that's kind of the weird thing. Of course, that does mean like you can find it for crazy cheap to import, which is one of the advantages there. If you want to like dip your toes into imports, it's like, well, this is like $8. Like, okay, great, seems good. Yeah, I can't. I gotta get through these.
But look at that blush.
Yeah. Oh man, something big is happening.
Yeah?
But we're not gonna do any of that. We're gonna go in here, and we're gonna check out some of the stuff you can get in the game. It's definitely like you're in this hub, and then you go out on missions from this hub. That is definitely a thing.
Which happens in a lot of games.
Yeah. Here's this guy. This guy.
So when they say the
Sell
developments,
outfits.
you get to help develop items?
Oh man, I can wear a tracksuit.
I don't know how I feel about that tracksuit. It's pretty
How
cool.
about him wearing a tracksuit? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I can be okay with that. As long as the other guy still has his tie. Your main dude.
Yeah. Neither of them are worth it right now. But you unlock costumes that way, and then you get medals to buy them, and then you can buy like actually useful things from this guy. But for some reason, I think there's some special event right now where I can't. Oh well. But yeah, there's just a bunch of people. I don't know.
Seems like a nice variety of characters.
Yeah. And it just everything's so colorful and like nice, and it's so not Lost Planet.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy to me that this came from a series that is otherwise not very colorful and bright.
It looks like it's been influenced by Persona. Like Persona 3 and Persona 4.
Well, I mean, it was made in Japan after the release of Persona 3, so it was influenced by Persona 3. Like everything else in that country. Here we wanna get a nice drink after all that. What do you think?
Yeah.
Or a burger? Maybe a burger with a star on top?
Yeah.
Yes. Go for it.
That's the advanced burger.
Oh boy.
Oh man. It's in color, it's 32-bit. We're eating that burger.
Delicious.
There we go. We're actually eating the burger. Oh, yeah, he's psyched about it. Okay. Yep,
Yeah. All right.
we did it.
How did this not sell in Japan?
I know, right? It's just... It's simple and repetitive, sure, but, like, man, does it have a lot of character. Just hang out.
Look at all that rotating food.
That's
great.
Oh, yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to that rotating food. I'm just gonna play us out, rotating food.
I'm on board with this.
Yeah. Thanks for checking out the game with me.
No problem.